Smoking works, and that is exactly the problem. A few seconds after the first inhale, something changes. Tension drops, the mind feels clearer, the body relaxes. This isn't psychological, it's chemistry. If smoking were only destructive, no one would persist. It survives because it delivers something very specific, immediate relief. And to understand why something so harmful can feel so good, we need to start with the brain, not the lungs. Nicotine is one of the most efficient psychoactive substances ever studied. It enters through the lungs, moves into the bloodstream, and reaches the brain in about 7 to 10 seconds, faster than many drugs considered hard. When it arrives, it doesn't create pleasure from nothing. It hijacks systems that already exist. Nicotine binds to receptors that regulate attention, alertness, and learning, receptors meant to respond to natural neurotransmitters. Nicotine simply forces them open. The result is a surge of dopamine. But dopamine is not the chemical of pleasure, it is the chemical of relevance. It tells the brain, this matters, remember it, repeat it. For a few minutes, the brain enters an altered state, sharper focus, reduced perception of stress, mild euphoria, and suppressed appetite. The world feels more manageable. But this state is not balance, it's a shortcut. Smoking does not solve fatigue, anxiety, or boredom. It temporarily silences the signals telling you that something needs to be addressed. And the brain does not accept this trick without responding. Every time nicotine artificially pushes the system, the nervous system compensates. Receptors become less sensitive. Some are removed entirely. The brain begins to function under the assumption that nicotine will be present. Over time, what once produced pleasure only restores normality, and when nicotine disappears, the system drops below baseline. Irritability, restlessness, and discomfort don't appear because something is wrong with the person. They appear because the brain has been recalibrated. That's how pleasure becomes dependence, not because smoking is amazing, but because stopping feels bad. At this point, a common misunderstanding takes hold. Many people believe they smoke to reduce stress. Biologically, much of that stress was created by the dependence itself. Smoking doesn't lower baseline stress, it temporarily removes withdrawal. The relief is real, but it comes from pausing a chemically induced problem, not from solving an underlying one. Meanwhile, far from the brain, another process unfolds, much slower, much quieter, and far less forgiving. Cigarette smoke carries thousands of chemical compounds. Many are toxic, some are directly carcinogenic. The lungs were never designed for this. They are built from billions of microscopic air sacs responsible for oxygen exchange. Each inhale deposits sticky, reactive particles into delicate tissue. Cleaning mechanisms work overtime. Cells degrade. Many die and are not properly replaced. The result is not sudden failure, but scarring. And in the lungs, scarring is not repair. It is permanent loss of function. At the same time, substances like carbon monoxide bind to hemoglobin in place of oxygen. The blood carries less oxygen. The heart compensates by working harder. Blood vessels constrict. Blood pressure rises. Cardiovascular risk increases quietly over years. The immune system enters a constant state of alert, always active yet less precise. Skin ages faster. Cellular recovery slows. Chronic inflammation becomes normal. And then there is cancer. Not as a sudden event, but as a statistical outcome. Every cell that divides under stress has a higher chance of error. Every error increases the probability of dangerous mutations. Over decades, some escape control. This is not bad luck. It is biological mathematics applied repeatedly over time. And here lies the core contrast. In the short term, smoking delivers something immediate, clear, and predictable. In the long term, it doesn't deliver dramatic punishment, it delivers erosion. Nothing fails all at once. Safety margins shrink. The body keeps functioning, but with less reserve, less tolerance, and less future. The brain learns to rely on an external chemical to regulate internal states. The body learns to survive under constant stress. The initial pleasure is real, but it was never free. It is paid with biological interest that accumulates slowly, outside immediate perception. The human brain is excellent at responding to the present and terrible at sensing damage distributed over time. In the end, smoking is not a battle between pleasure and pain. It is a conflict between now and later, between systems that react too fast to question and systems that change too slowly to warn. Understanding this is not about morality, guilt, or willpower. It is about seeing the entire mechanism from the first second to the final consequences. Because the body remembers, even when the immediate effect tries to convince you that everything is fine. We're not here to tell you what to do, but know what you're trading when you smoke. It fixes a temporary problem and creates permanent ones. If you want to watch more videos like this, subscribe to the channel, and I see you in the next one.